looks like it. Let's see if that works. Really quiet. Oh, my microphone was turned off. Interesting. If I turn my microphone off, it actually turns off now. Huh. Huh. All right. Give me a moment here. Let's see. Let's send this to the other my little channel I'm in with some of my relatives. So Lord knows who's gonna hop in the chat now. I sent it to a couple of my cousins who are in a group chat together. All right, so I have the game. So let me know. I didn't want to wear my headset because the headset ruins the attire. It ruins the attire, and I didn't want the attire ruined. It does hide this though. And I like that it hides this, but it ruins the attire. So let me know if the game sounds interfere with the microphone. That's it. That's all I had to say. Back where it goes. All right. Where did we leave off last time? So we're starting this case anew. I think it's better with a fresh start. And this is green, so we're gonna go investigate the green thing. Trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. It's interesting. I'm no grown man. Guess I am pretty fat though. It didn't say that. It didn't say that. So I would have smelt it.
This trash container is locked.
Uh-oh.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Headphones. Hold up. I've got headphones. Yeah, give me a second. Let me turn the camera off. Wait, wrong one. Oh no, I've messed it all up. Okay, let me get my headphones, my Bluetooth headphones. I can hook those up. Okay. We turn the Bluetooth off on the phone first. I learned this back at the academy. It's a part of self-defense training. Are these paired? These are paired to the computer. Okay, that's good. They are paired to the computer, which is where I want them to be. On the computer. Okay. So then desktop audio should now be this should be the default audio source. Open volume mixer. Okay. Is all good? Is everything good? Yeah, that is the best money I ever spent at the academy. I might even pay it off one day. If they give me a raise. What's the other guy's name? I forget his name. What is his name? What's his... I didn't write it down. Kim. This trash container's locked, Kim. This sliding lid has a padlock. It says "Whirling in Rags," like a band or something.
There's something in there. Not
something in
necessarily
there.
connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking like a trash can?
The body is downwind from here.
It is
Maybe
downwind from
you
here.
prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
You know, maybe I do. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Sure, spit that one out real quick. You like Officer Trash Can? Trash-related cases? Well, I feel like something's in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. But if I was trying to get rid of evidence, I'd put it in the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get that
We
lock
could
open,
try
Kim?
using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
I guess we won't use the pistol this time.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
It's a good idea, Kim. Whirling bar, where's that at? We got a map. Hanged man. I wonder what that's about. I wonder if that's related to our crime scene. How do we... Here we go. Let's go in here. Okay, never mind. Another trash can. That's a little suspicious. The Academy doesn't issue bags anymore. They're afraid we'll put bottles in them. But darn if I could use a bag right now. How much? Man from Pajelmadal in the Wildfire. Pajelmadal. You ever been there, Kim? Kinda like in Africa. Patty. I don't understand what most of them are about. Game sounds, okay. I set this to be like this. Ah! 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 Oh, wait, no, I did that backwards. Ah! Ha, ha, there it is. Is that better? It's a book about... I couldn't read it fast enough. About the future. Government reads your mind using radio technology. Maybe we should inquire about that technology and solve this case. Hello,
Welcome to
mighty big
Crime,
medallion you've got
Romance,
there.
And biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance.
Wait, crime? Make a note of that. That's a little suspicious. So I'm investigating a crime out here. What was the rest of it? What's a biography?
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Well, right now it's a lot of dead energy because there's a dead guy out there.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
You don't suck on that thing, do you? Real curious pendant.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Real curious pendant.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Yeah, I bet it does. That is a real curious
Oh
pendant.
yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
I don't buy it. So you own this store, ma'am?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Okay.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Well, say I know how to read, just for argument's sake, say I know how to read. Could I buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Well, say for the sake of argument, I don't know how to read. What type of books would you have for someone in that situation? Well, they're drawn because they're in the book drawers. They're in the book drawers. That's where you draw them out.
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
They got like pictures on those books. They do got pictures on those books, right?
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
I mean, you even know what books you got out there?
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose.
So, what are the cons then?
But you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories.
Fabrication. Now, that's something people usually do when they've committed the crime. Are you telling me that you know a thing or two about that crime out back? And why don't you know about your wares?
I provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine.
Where do you learn about important things, though? I don't follow.
The truth is available if you just know where to look. And you have
Okay.
to open and free your mind to understand.
Okay. They got pictures in them books.
She smiles and nods, seemingly
Um,
relieved.
That little girl out there. Who is that?
Annette, yes, my daughter.
A
I hope
what?
she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Did she catch that fish head? I didn't see her with the net. Hey, she was working.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
No,
Why
I
not?
talked a little.
Was she
Why?
not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
I've had the kids around here. I've had a bad run-in with the kids around here.
Sir, watch the language. My child would never do such a thing.
Well, look, it's better safe than sorry. I'd hate to have to teach her to respect the law. Anyway, you're not a very good parent, lady.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
I am the police. A lot of things are my business, whether I like it or not.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
Nice riverboat ride makes me feel a lot better too. Well, anyway, let's change the
The woman
subject.
before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Well, farewell, book peddle. She has to peddle them to get them where they need to go, which is how she sells them. Thank you. I am generally regarded for my logicality.
Board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
What kind of book is this?
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Kim, is this a nerd store, Kim? She didn't tell me that. She didn't tell me that. We might need to leave.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a pick-your-path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Who wants to? I don't want to read books. I'm not into binocular nerd stuff.
A towering mountain
I don't
of
want to be
colourful
seen
board
here.
game boxes and Wirral codices.
We're going, Kim. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Sir. Sir. Police issue. I took my bottles. That's what I got the bag for.
This Post Lavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Kim, don't look now, but we got some Italian hooligans out here. I'm sorry, little guy. I'm sorry.
The box seems happy.
I hope you feel better.
Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore. And best set mailbox also.
Yeah, I've been there, man.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
I'm sorry, dude, man. I hate that for you. As a public servant. It's a public servant, and he's offering these people mail, and all they gotta do is lick a stamp. They just gotta lick a stamp.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you
Yeah,
bring
you
out
do.
the measuring tape.
Kim, I think this is the Italian hooligan. You hear that accent? Look at that name. Renee.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
What are they playing with ball bearings?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
All right, fellas, get out the way. Get out the way.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
All right. Gotta feel that ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
When you win a lot, you scar a lot.
Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
I am the bullet. I'm sorry, I don't understand Italian.
A whorehouse of shit?
Who said that?
It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd never be embarrassed.
What the hell is your problem?
What are you talking about?
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
What are you talking about, man? You ain't never played shot put before?
Well, it damn well isn't.
What are you
It's petanque. You
What
ruined
is-
a petanque game.
you
want
making
our
that
bull
up?
back.
You're what?
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
That's right, I'm an officer.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Alright, man. Chill out. Let me eat your ball.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder. Just talk. It'll smooth things over.
Well, I was looking for some Italians. Hey, you know anything about the dead guy?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the
You and
locals,
everyone else.
I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But
Assisting
this
law
affair has
enforcement.
passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union.
Where's
is there.
that?
So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
What's a pejorative? What does he mean by that?
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
No. Okay. I don't know why I brought that up. I don't like talking about difficult things.
I know the kind. Gaston here is the same. A weather vane. Never
What?
stood up for anything in his life either.
I don't know why I brought that up.
Oh, René. If you only knew life beyond confrontations, conflict, and extremities.
But anyway, how'd those craters get here?
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Oh yeah, shot put, right?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
What are you talking about? It's a bit of a city. Who'd fire artillery to the city?
Why what?
Why they shoot artillery? It's a city. I don't understand.
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
I know. I can't even. They won't even sign off for that if I tried. Wait, yeah, I don't really like history very much.
Fine. What do you want now, then?
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna play a little more shot putt. Tire tracks, Kim. That's it. A car has been here. Car has been here. Oh. Oh. All right. Kim, you know how to swim? Well, I tried. We tried. We tried. So he should be happy. Shoot bullets at a wall. You can't kill a wall. You can't kill a wall. Tibbs has windows. Broken windows. Now, Kim, that's a useless sign to roundabout north. It's either north or it's not north. Why would you point a sign and just point it north? It doesn't help anybody if it's roundabout north. Like, it could be anywhere between east and west. The communards shop at the nerd shop. No, I don't think they shop. I don't think they like shopping very much. I don't think they got any money. We got a lot in common in that regard. What is this? Is that a walrus? Kim, it's a walrus! Look at it! Oh. I love the little walrus, Kim. I never seen one in person. I used to go to the zoo when I was a kid. It's my favorite animal. My mom used to tell me all about it. She said I looked like one. Paint. That's interesting. Why would someone paint it? Why would you paint this going in the water? Why would you paint the thing that goes in the water? It's just, it'll ruin the paint. Or it'll make the water yellow. I always got in trouble. I made the water yellow. I didn't have any paint though. Maybe that's the difference.
The streets will flow red
Oh,
once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Why is there no parents around here except for that one lady with the net kid?
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Thank you, Kim. I'll let you take the lead on this one.
I'm Cindy the fucking
Oh,
Skull.
yeah, you
What
are.
else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
That last one's real specific. Just like your name's enough. You don't gotta get defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Well, if you're innocent, then you won't lose. What are you looking at up there,
The
kid?
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Kim, don't do that in front of the kids. I already don't respect me, Kim. Don't do that.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
Yeah, looks like she's getting blasted.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep
What?
an eye on her.
Okay.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershot. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator.
What's the wall
though.
pains?
I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Then why should we talk to her, Kim?
You should take the lead. Ask her
No,
unexpected
no.
questions, you know?
It was
Do
your idea.
Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky.
No, don't
Throwing
tell
her
me to
off
do
is
that.
our best
No, don't. No, that's a bad idea, Kim.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now.
Why you...
Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
Are the kids here like that? What are you doing up there, kid?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural.
No, I can't tell.
Aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Wait, are you Italian?
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Wait, you know how to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When
No,
faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home, and Mona was here.
I don't know Italian.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cabs. And my name's not Mona, so...
Well, if you tell them to go home, why would they be here? If you wanted to see them here, you should probably like pigs come sty or something.
She wants it to be something true and total.
So, why exactly? What does this building do to you, kid? Are you the one who shot the other building? Because you can't kill a wall with a gun.
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
I know you could start one. Like they don't just combust. Well, usually depends on what you throw in there. But yeah, you just little alcohol, little light a lighter. It's pretty fun.
I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a world-sized invitation.
That's really literal.
Yeah?
I love public art. I mean, don't mind us. Just keep doing it.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me.
No.
now that I have
That's not what I
official
said.
RCM stamp of approval.
No, that's not what I said, Kim. That's not what I
means
said.
the opposite.
Hey, did you lie to me?
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Anyway, from up there, you see anything about that dead guy?
I ain't no snitch, pigsty.
No, of course not.
Go
What?
forth and forage in someone
Did you make me
else's
German?
shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Okay. Did you point him out to me?
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't
Hey,
put
Kim's
on
right.
this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Hey, are you being serious or? Anyway, I'll see you, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate.
What?
We've got eyes on you.
No, they're in me. That's weird. That's a weird thing for a kid to say, Kim.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Yeah, she called me ungaloot or something. I don't know what it means, so it doesn't hurt my feelings very much.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
All right, Kim, stand back. I know how to handle this.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
I told you, Kim.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police, ma'am.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
I'm not strange.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Oh, there even be a
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her. Tell her.
Madam, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Ma-
The door
ma'am.
rattles again, but this time
Stop banging on the door.
Who am
I'm
I?
not letting any more strangers inside.
Who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
I really need to know who I'm mad at right now.
The police.
Please.
Everyone knows the police don't
Please,
come
it is
round here.
cold out
No,
here.
I already told you. I won't be responsible for any. Go check the backyard door.
You said that
Maybe
already.
Someone there will.
backyard door. The
Let
door rattles again, but
you're
this
gonna have to
time
let me
you
in.
hear an elder.
Stop banging on the door.
It is
The police.
no,
Everyone knows
no, it
the police
is
don't come round here.
no. Yeah, yes, yeah. I am.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
I'm the police. I'm not a stranger.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe
No! I don't even know how to get back there. God.
The door rattles again.
Stop banging on
Let
the
no!
door.
No!
Letting any more strangers inside
Who-
doesn't matter who I am.
It
Go
does.
on, get out of here.
No, this is the police.
The police?
Yes!
Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I'm not joking.
I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more
It's
strangers
just
getting-
2 more, lady.
Go check the backyard door.
Kim, I don't know where the back door is, Kim. I don't know where the backyard is. I don't know how to get in there. There's probably a fence. I can't even climb it. I even. Maybe they shouldn't be allowed to do field work, Kim. Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe the Italians are right. Wait a minute. Your room in the whirling. Kim. The man with the keys to the whirling trash can. It was the hotel. Figured it out. Oh yeah, most things are.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat.
Why'd she
Smiling
strike
as you
me?
approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce.
Good morning.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines.
It looks pretty
the owners
clean.
of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Yeah, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Is that what that stands for, Kim? Because where's our horses? We can't bring horses on the dock. They can't swim, ma'am. Everybody wants to see them, but I'm sorry. Anyway, Joyce L. What's the L stand for? That's really interesting.
Dayton, my maiden name.
Okay. Oh, what gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Cam, I think she heard us when I was knocking on the door. You think? You think she did? Yeah, she did.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk? She hasn't actually said it to every drunk in town. It was spoken in jest.
I hadn't drunk since I got sober this morning. No. I'm not drunk, ma'am. I'm a police officer. If I'm drunk on anything, it's justice.
Of course you're not. It was only a joke.
Anyway, let me
I'm
shake.
glad to see you here.
I know a zombie hand there.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview.
Nope.
I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
I got
Very
mine, Kim.
unusual.
I got this.
But I can assure you of his
Put yours
ultimate
up.
competency.
I'll be taking the notes here, ma'am. Ignore my partner. He's a little overeager. So,
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even.
that was really
This
nice,
is a
Kel.
tactic.
I am ultimately competent. Yeah. Thank you.
How interesting.
Yes, ma'am. I
wish
am
for a
very
swift
interesting.
recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full
Swift recovery.
cooperation and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
What am I recovering from? Kim, did I miss something?
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears.
Well, ma'am, as my friend said here, my partner, I am ultimately very competent. I just had a few questions for you. The first thing that springs to mind, I noticed you're on a boat. Just tell me about that.
I am.
Yes, you are. Yeah, nah. Not a lot of people on boats here. I've been walking down the docks. You're the only one I've seen. Ain't that interesting?
Of course there are. We're
Well.
on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
What's an archipelago? What are you talking about?
I mean, we are on Lakayu, are we not?
Kim, what is she talking about? Are we in... We're in Revachol.
We are. And
Yeah.
the city of Revachol is on the island of Lakayu.
I haven't seen anyone else on a boat out here, ma'am.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kanema motor carriage either.
Well, if you see one, let me know. That's a speeding ticket waiting to happen.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Oh, I mean, that's a ticket printing machine. No matter how fast they're going, we'll catch them with that, the Cooper Kia.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
It's not a toy. Why would we need a pursuit vehicle to cover long distances if we were on archipelagic go?
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Man, that's a boat. Which is a boat.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Yeah, I don't like this condescending air she's got.
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
So, you got a name for that boat? Any aliases? Past harbors of residence?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Yeah, not quite old enough to drink yet, I see.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Yeah, you really should name that thing.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
I don't know, it's just boring.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
One moment. Kim. Were you taking notes? Because I forgot to write any of this down. Yeah. I'll write the rest of it down. Yeah, I'll write the rest of it down. How about the Dolores?
Why Dolores?
Just like that name.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
You're right. I might have to go down to the DMB, Department of Motorboats, and pull some license and registration. But what kind of boat is this?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Kim, what'd she say she does with this boat? How do you like it?
My sloop? I like
Your
it
what?
a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I was asking about the boat. What are you talking about?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Kim, this was your idea, Kim. You told me to get silly.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Hey, eels' hips. Eels don't have legs. Can't have hips. And they don't listen to music, so they can't be hip. Can you listen to music underwater? See, eel can't. Eel can't listen to it. Yeah, you got a license for that boat.
Officer, I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
It sounds like a no.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Oh, I'd never aggressor on a woman.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
I still don't know what that is.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Okay.
She nods
Anyway.
attentively.
Now, when I was at the academy, I took half the class on economics and criminal law. Well, I wasn't in the criminal law part. I don't think I'm a little concerned about the economics of this boat of yours.
Oh my, the E word. You mean
Yes,
to
ma'am.
say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a
What?
member of the ruling class?
No, I was just thinking you're rich.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
I'm a professional police officer. Watch it.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A?
I don't know, ma'am. I can't read.
33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats of all social strata.
Well, let me tell you, ma'am.
She takes a sip.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Something's about to happen. It's right up in here. It's right up in here.
Of course.
Yeah, it's on its way.
Nothing happens for quite a while.
It's coming right up from my old head. The arguments are coming, ma'am. I'm giving you a minute to prepare yourself. I'd hate for you to trip and fall out the back of that boat when you hear what I'm about to say to you.
As they do.
Yeah, they do.
The thoughts happen inside the brain.
It's coming. No, it's.
My. As if there's a tiny spinner on the side of his head and he's reeling thoughts out.
Yeah.
Except he isn't.
The lieutenant is satisfied with where this is going.
Well, it's gonna. It's gonna come. It's just gonna take the trip right down and out. Right down and out.
Of course.
Yeah, it's.
Lieutenant, I truly don't understand what is happening here.
I told you his methods are unconventional.
Oh man, I'm really good at this most. I'm really good at this most of the time.
Your marbles on glass, dear. Don't worry.
Well, what were we talking about?
It was quite a while ago, but I think, yes, we were discussing my fast, large, ineluctably middle-class boat.
Yeah, I got you about the boat thing. Yeah, got you.
Good.
You know about. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be going
Of course,
now.
detective.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah, we'll be going. Kim. I still didn't take any notes, Kim. I still didn't take any notes, Kim. Let's go back. Let's go get the keys to the garbage can. I'll open it. I'll just climb right in. You can just lock me in there, Kim. I think that's what we're gonna do. It wasn't world. No. See, it wasn't world class. I was gonna get the upper hand on her. I just needed another minute. I just need another minute. It was coming. It was gonna come right out. Yeah. Kim, I didn't bring my alcohol with me, Kim. Hey, man. Look.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Kim, who told him? How did you? I only just talked to the lady on the boat. How did you know already?
Damn, your feet thought we got away. That doesn't seem fair. You demonstrated some serious skills there. Slipping away Sambo style.
Yes, isn't that wrestling? I remember wrestling now.
By the way, Sambo, or Samurai boxing, is an eloquent
boxing.
set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samurai Isola. Sambo used to incorporate a wide array of martial disciplines, from archery to mounted combat, but mainly means aesthetically pleasing single combat. Nowadays, Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
I've got a stuffed eagle. I just don't. I don't bring it with me on cases, as it intimidates the witness. What do you? I don't even remember, man. What are you talking? What money?
What are you, brain damaged?
Oh, I just threw a big ball bearing.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things
right.
Like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra.
Kim, who's gonna pay this guy for a hostile room? Like, the hostility is just radiating off of him, Kim. It's just... Who would pay for that? Maybe I should just get a refund. Where can I get this money?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops take bribes.
No one's ever offered me one.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Kim. Don't say that, Kim. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 and 10s. That's 10. I'm like plus 10. When do we carry the one, Kim? 20. Plus 20. So it's 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. And that's 1 plus 1. And 2 is 3. It's 40.
No, you see, That's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
It's not real? It's
It
terrible. It's terrible. I don't even know where how am I supposed to get...
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money.
I don't even pay me for this job. They gave me this jacket. And I get a cool gun. That's pretty much it.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
It's not even worth it, Kim. You need, like... I don't got pockets big enough to hold all that.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Our cops speak poor. Well, I mean, it was cool. It was cool I snuck out of here.
Oh, well, if that was Sambo style, then let me wipe that debt, sir.
Hey, Kim, did you hear that?
Okay, the stupid drinks are on the house, Mr. Athlete.
Hey,
I
man,
still have
thanks.
to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
Well, is this geometry? I was just practicing my moves.
Fine, I'll take it off the bill.
Hey,
Sleep in a
thank you.
post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to.
Okay.
Just know I won't give you another room.
You should see my room at home. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay.
Wait,
If
what
you
do you
don't
mean?
have it by tonight, I can't let you up there.
When is tonight, Kim? What time is it? Oh, it's almost midnight, Kim. Oh.
Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
We got those trash containers.
Mine?
We're
No,
voicing
it
them, but
belongs
yeah.
to the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, aren't you the...
Thank you for clearing the debt. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why wouldn't he claim the trash?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Why are you trying to keep me off the trash?
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Kim, why would they have trash container parties?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Why would they have parties?
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What is this?
Prod at him and find out.
Why can't the poor people like eat like the little corn husks and make little pipes and stuff?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov?
Who?
Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
It doesn't look very special in any regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an
What is that?
economist and a historical materialist.
What is the
He
gorilla
was
number?
a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution.
What does
where
this
he
mean?
headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
I wouldn't brag about 9-day governments. I wouldn't even want to be him. I'm no Krasmazov. Maybe if it was 10 days.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
It's clear as day he was implying I was.
What do you need them for?
To get in the garbage can.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate, or I'll have to. I won't pay my bill. He said he yeah, directly.
Just bring them back once you're done.
Finally.
Please.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
What thing?
I saw that I'm not allowed in the kitchen, and I want to know why I can't go. Why can't I go in the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
What if there's like a big bloody knife in the kitchen?
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched.
I
What could the kitchen
didn't say
possibly have
anything.
to do with...
Yeah, exactly.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay. Is the mess hall reserved for the union?
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God.
Well,
Just
making
the
sense.
nastiest and loudest faction.
I saw what the sign said.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But
Yeah, I'm
they're
not-
good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
That didn't sound so bad.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliates.
It's terrible you guys suck up that union.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm a police officer.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we
We
find
don't.
them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
Oh,
Men
okay.
get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
I get hungry. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Kim. Yeah.
There are these things called days. You
Oh.
sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
I didn't see any of
Just
those
make
things
it
in my
clear you
room.
got that.
I didn't sleep between anything. I don't remember sleeping in between anything. Well,
What?
they probably trying to charge you. It's my experience. They always try to charge you, especially for the water bottles.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. Dumb kids better not be here anymore.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply
I hate
raise
to
the lid.
brag, Kim, but we're making progress. Look how far we've gotten so far.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
No, there's something in there.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Oh.
You see soggy cartons,
Oh.
dirty rags, and organic waste.
Oh. I wondered where my laundry went.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Under these rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh man, I knew I left them somewhere.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin
Oh.
to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to
Is
the
that like a
deceased,
perfume?
they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them
Okay.
in here, officer.
Where'd you get that from?
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
How you figure all that out, Kim?
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Yeah.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Yeah.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye.
There's a
But other than
towel.
that,
A really nice mug. That's about it.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
Yeah,
Could be as
that's a
simple
good
as
idea.
someone from the hostel cleaning the yard.
Yeah.
Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, you're right. We need to ask the kids who put them in there.
What's he on about? Kids?
Kids?
Hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
What?
See?
Well, you think someone from the hotels involved? Maybe.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the
Yeah.
trash. The lid was locked, and
Yeah,
the
it's locked.
establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
No, that's a lot of threads. That's a whole shirt.
the
Denim
lieutenant
jeans.
nods, then looks back into the
All
trash
right.
container.
Carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in
Oh,
it.
it's pasta.
Pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy
Pasta.
packages somehow feels
It says
familiar.
it says pasta.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal.
Oh, it's my
There
favorite.
are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
All right, Kim, give me a minute. I'm hungry.
It's just organic waste.
Yeah,
cold
yeah.
and slimy on your hands.
I'll be the judge of that.
Apple and potato pills, mostly. Unidentified sludge.
Hey!
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks
Hey,
like the
Kim,
corner of
Kim,
something.
come on, look. I
Something
got something.
larger. A
Yeah.
clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a
Kim.
man's handwriting.
A man wrote this, Kim.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, I don't know what this is.
It is. Look.
No,
The
I
plastic
don't know
has
what
the
this is.
RCMP
No.
label on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I don't want to talk about it, Kim.
Understood.
No.
Be untroubled. If anything, this small moment has made him respect you more.
The mug, Kim. The mug. I'm getting the mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
Kim, don't look.
only in its social sensibility.
Don't look, Kim. Yeah. Yeah.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the
The container sounds a muffled gong.
All right, Kim. Don't worry about it.
That's one thing off the list. I think we
Yeah.
got it all.
Yeah. Well.
The smell of
Hold on.
rotten
Let me
food
check.
rises to
I'm not
greet you.
sure.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and
Did we
organic
get everything?
waste.
I feel like maybe we forgot something. No, we got it
The
all. We got it
container
all, Kim.
sounds a muffled gong.
Yeah, we got it all. It's fine. Oh man. Am I? Nah,
You said
we're
you
good.
didn't want to talk about the ledger.
No.
However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Officially.
Kim, I can't write on this. It'll just fall apart. Kim. I can't use it, Kim. Oh, he wants me to use it. I don't want to use it.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
It's a lot of read. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Well, well, it's just I want to show people how the bad example to not be.
It was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Why are you saying this to me? You told me I could interact with it, okay? You told me I could interact with it.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board. Barely
Cabbage?
held together by a metal clip.
I don't write on
This
cabbage.
sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I didn't do that.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue?
It's cleaning
No,
tissue.
It's toilet paper.
Oh, it's cleaning tissue.
Desperately sticking to
They
the
look
back
the
of
same if you
blue
don't know any
plastic
better.
clipboard.
It's a mean mug.
It's a metaphor for you.
I don't. You can't hurt me with that. I don't understand metaphors.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not
I'm not
look into its
pathetic.
blue heart.
I mean, let me just, Kim. It's just I need to check the toilet paper.
It's
I mean,
just toilet paper.
cleaning
Stick it to
tissue.
the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Kim, I think somebody. I think there's kitchen tissue on here.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue.
Kim, someone put kitchen tissue on here.
It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Why are you arguing with me?
Still wet.
Just
The toilet
take it
paper.
off.
I mean, kitchen tissue. Sorry. Peels
Yeah,
off
it's
the plastic
kitchen
easily.
tissue.
All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
All right, let's make sure it's not rusted.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board,
It's aluminum.
biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
I do a lot of writing, Kim. I take a lot of notes. I don't waste anything.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey Kim, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
It's a what? What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Well, if this has been out here, anybody could know where I live. I don't wear
Maybe you also
dresses.
have how many cases you've solved.
Yeah, maybe I will.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Yeah. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
What's the ocean got to do with it, Kim?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Where's it at?
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
No, it survived. It's a good hardy notebook.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol.
So I'm not racist like
and
that
covered in
mug.
dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
I do know how to write.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense.
Oh, it is in there.
Illegible. Work, strife, poverty,
Yeah.
Quarter. These
What?
are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number
51,
is
that's a lot
hard
of
to
days in a
estimate
month.
due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases.
Did I get invited to the
Not
convention?
completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Hey, Kim, I got 2 a week.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
That was my usual load. It's 2 a week.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Nice brisk pace. I like it.
I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
What does
Like
that mean?
a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense.
All right, now
if mostly illegible.
what about this convention? Was I invited?
Yes, it appears
Oh, it
you
was.
employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins.
Oh, yeah.
Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Ah.
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
That's Vespertine. All right, it's capital letters.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Why they even give me that one? Why they even? Why they could have just? They could have just filed it away as unsolvable. Well, why would they? I must be pretty good at this. They gave me that one.
Others appear more like
Nah, I'm just. They
the
just.
guys
They.
on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
A lot of murders.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
My case is peer to place. Okay. They've been convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No. I don't like numbers with
you mean
titles.
the titular? Yes, well, so do
Kim,
I.
Kim, we're on
In
the
our
job.
defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Kim, we're on the clock. We don't talk about that on the clock, Kim.
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Yeah, I got one. Man, I bet you couldn't solve this one. It's called the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that to amuse myself.
That one's not very funny.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
I wouldn't tell him.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I usually do. I have to open an official case. Is there room on here?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the... Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Oh, yeah, it's
Sadly,
easy.
the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's
Kim, you have a
unfitting of this
pencil.
monumental event.
So I can't use a pen for this.
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
Why does he get all the good stuff?
It's downright incriminating. He has little choice but to give you one, although he really does not want to. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
All right, I'll take the hint, Kim.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes.
Oh man, that one's really funny.
The case files.
That was really funny, actually. Oh man, I didn't. My water bottle's behind the green screen. I'm really thirsty. I'd really like some water, but I can't really. Oh, there we go. I gotta get another mouthwash container. I wanted to do that again. I gotta get some mouthwash container and some blue Kool-Aid because that was a fun gag the first time. I've also considered, which this is my short little break. I'll go a little longer though. I won't stop just yet. I've considered trying a different character out.
The threat has passed. He is thankful it has passed, and that he's got to keep both pens.
I don't know if you know how hard it is to not laugh at some of this stuff while also coming up with really stupid things to say. It's not very easy. But as you'll notice, our detective regained his confidence when he found the denim jeans in here. So suddenly he realizes, oh yeah, that posh rich lady. There's a cunning mind up here. She's lucky I didn't unleash it on her. Yeah.
Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
No one can take away my cunning mind.
Inspect the victim's body.
That's one down, Kim.
Interview the cafeteria manager.
We got us two.
It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Two already.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Which here's a question. Is it better me doing it as a dumb character, or would it be better if I just played the game and like as a normal human being? Which one of them's more fun? Because I can do the costume either way.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
It's actually interesting that you don't have an answer right off the bat. Kind of surprised. I figured it would be pretty obvious one way or the other.
No, actually. Any ideas?
All right, sorry, I lost my track. It's the the Furies are at home in the mirror.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest. I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know?
Yes. You know what that normal name is. But it's so plain. Anything.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger,
I would never name it that, Kim.
they're not going to get it. They're
No.
going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
Kim, that's a big ask. Me less funny, Kim?
Fun is outlawed with this guy. What a knock!
The fact that it called him a narc. How about the setting sun?
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that. So, something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane? Usual?
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
All right, man. We'll just call it the Hangman.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too.
You're not very
The
funny,
Hanged
Kim.
Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case.
No, we don't, Kim. We have a terrible
I'm
name.
going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read them now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
How long does it take to read one of these things?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
The Next World Mural. Maybe.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne.
Cause of failure: rent too high.
Rent too high.
The mural is
Grand
enormous. Two
Couronne,
silhouettes,
indeed.
a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads,
It's racy.
"True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for
Look what I
miles.
mean.
In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial
Lectures.
paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World Mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, did I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
1 second.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal.
For
citing
junior
weak
varsity.
Support for conservation.
He's not very tall.
This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Really throwing these names out here to me.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
Remove the mural. It is wrong.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
I like it. Can we wreak havoc on other nations instead?
Did someone ask what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we
I thought you were my subconscious man. I thought you were my subconscious man. That is unnecessary.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
It's
A bunch
kitchen
of soggy
tissue.
papers still sags from the clipboard. The acidic stench of rotten food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself. and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
I do love citrus zest.
The lieutenant observes you, raising and lowering the toilet waterlogged mass under your nose, trying to get a good whiff, a good analytical whiff.
Excuse me, I just had to ask again. How did it get in the trash?
You've beaten this game, haven't you? Or have you watched people beat it? One or the other. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Okay, I thought you'd beaten it. Or maybe you just watched playthroughs of it. It's just, I'm getting bad vibes from it. Maybe I had to lose it.
You had to lose because of dark vibes? What are you talking about?
I speak in the tongue, man. I speak in the tongue.
Doest thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of those.
What?
Official notes contain informants' names, undercover operatives even. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, dark vibes may well ensue.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, that thing has filled me with the sudden urge to make sure mine is in perfect order.
Yeah.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
That's
The
what I
edges
usually use
are
it for.
rounded, however. The U4 size board
I hate the
feels
round of
thick
the
and
edges.
heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
What color was that?
Blue.
Oh.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake it.
Something rattles inside.
Whoa,
ever
whoa,
so
whoa.
lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
This is where I keep my holdout pistol.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Oh.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Yeah, it's easy. That's easy.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Alright, let's open this bad boy.
Without
Lapis lazuli.
resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment
Oh,
is
man.
now open.
Kim, come get a load of this. Kim, come look in here.
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Kim, we're going to the show.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching
Octopuses.
their tentacles toward each other in the
Oh,
colored pencil drawings.
These
The
weren't for you,
tickets
Kim.
permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The
Oh, yeah, they were.
equivalent
Never
is
mind.
extra. These let you go there, too.
Yeah, it's for, yeah.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
I bet it smells real good.
It smells of chewing gum.
Yeah.
Apricot flavored.
It's my favorite, Kim.
A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Yeah, I've heard that song before.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand.
Kim. A woman wrote this, Kim.
A young woman in her 20s.
Young woman.
There is care, effort.
She
and
took
a
her time.
smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
I can read it.
Harry, it begins. You're
Who's Harry?
already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Yeah.
Throw it away, please.
It'll make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Oh, no, read the card.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
I was joking, Kim.
You jam the compartment shut. It's hard to breathe. The air in your lungs feels sour somehow. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages.
There wasn't anything in there,
resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs, and the words just crossed your mind somehow. Who do you think? It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand.
We're done with that.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper.
Yeah, it is
some
pretty good.
Neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
Oh, yeah,
3.
okay.
The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
But you can be, like me. Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color.
Okay, that's enough.
Rest of the stinking...
We're done with this. We're done with this. Let's see. Let's level up our logic. Inexplicable, the feminist agenda. What is this picture? Holy crap. Oh, yeah, probably should go talk to him. No one knows what it is. Small boy, small child, come here.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I can't
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
I can't even do character right now. This is...
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Oh, man.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Not kid. It's clearly above ground.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Okay, I ain't made of money.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so." And
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
He's convincing me.
these could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. They will also make you into an idiot.
Alright, Pico, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
That's actually the exact opposite of what I do.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
What about this mug?
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes. Does this racist mug have anything to do with it, kid?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Yes, he is. The
Kuno
radiator.
doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
This kid's hardcore, man.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Oh no, somebody put some ladders up there.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a
He's
fucking
trying to
acrobat.
bacon.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Dunno. Kit Gardner used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Uppergite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Erie Uppergites of Ilmar.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
The young woman in, by Whirling Rags, that gardener.
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
her.
Wait, what? Okay, yeah.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind? Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like
Look at fuck does.
the loot.
It's a trap, Kuno.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a. Kuno doesn't.
All right.
What do you see?
All right, we've got our Kuno
There he
non-vominator.
still
Kuno
is,
fight-
looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it, you try to, very professionally, look at the corpse. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Are you okay, officer?
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Why can't I keep it if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out.
You seen
It
what?
never gets easier. You never get used to
No.
the smell. Every
No,
Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw
I
up,
thought I
again.
was too.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there. If you didn't, I think I've lost my sense of smell.
Oh, that's
A white lie.
stinks.
Not being hungover helps too.
Do it
No.
without me.
This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. You need to get your shit together.
What it
No,
is.
it's not, officer.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought.
Give it half an hour. Get
What do I do? What's this? Oh crap. So did I just? I don't actually know what to do after I do that. Ah, okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
She looks like a youngish lady there, and then she looks like like a cadaverous old man right here. He sounds surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Well, I got questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Do you have some ammonia?
Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy
Thanks.
on that stuff. It gave
Oh.
me a terrible headache.
What about the greenhouse?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow. All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours. That's
Yep.
literally all. You're gonna have to run with that.
What does that mean?
You're black. What kind of music do you listen
don't know.
to?
Whatever's on the radio, I guess. What does this have to do with snow or gardening in March?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm just asking the questions.
She seems more perplexed than cornered.
It's just something my brain told me. My
Okay.
cop brain. Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Ask about the disco already. You need some fresh jams to get out of this rut.
Do you listen to disco? I need some fresh jams to get out of this rut.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
We should probably proceed with our business in Martinez. Unless you have more official questions.
But we need
Of course.
directions.
Where to?
Thanks.
No problem. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have enough.
Thanks. Alright, Kim, let me show you how to inspect a body.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Never mind, Kim. I'm not ready to inspect the body yet. Let's put these gloves back up before I ruin them. Alright, watch out, buddy. I'm going into the kitchen.
thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanzi and Kubek.
Oh, look now, Kim. I think we got another Italian here.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garanzi Kubek. Please. It's not funny. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Some impressive pots you got there, sir.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
I don't know what I said, but...
Especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling.
Stay masculine, brother. Stay masculine.
Where is home? The address is coming up blank. And
no idea.
You've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights.
Marble Hill.
Why did you say that?
It's wrong. You know a place called Marble Hill?
But isn't that an expression?
Stay masculine, brother. Stay masculine.
A saying. Up on Marble Hill. A great hype.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Hobo cop, baby.
Thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
So is there a limit to how many of these I can have, I guess? I can kick you out because you don't have a gut. Kim, we have drastically increased our monetary supply.
A prominent dimple lock. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Try to push the door.
The door does not budge.
Where does this door lead, Kim? Where does this door lead?
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's duty, Kim. We have to inspect it.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
He'll merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this.
Gart? We need you, buddy.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Well, the victim's clothes, for one.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Funny you'd say that. It all does come back to Gart. If you sleep
I
walking
think
a
fugue states are more your forte, officer.
I don't appreciate that.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Well, who else could it be?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those lead. Thank you anyway.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Yes.
Saw another thing.
Great.
Yeah, it's a blue door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
There's no such thing. Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
What do you mean?
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you want to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave
How can he not know?
About one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. and I haven't found a key. Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Have you got it?
I'm
For the
show
room,
you.
60 real. Like what?
Oh boy. Kim, I don't think I'm gonna get this money in time. We're in a bad way here, Kim. In the words of Landry, la la la. Who's this guy? Hey, excuse me. Sir? Sir?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Thanks,
You've just
man.
picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use
Lieutenant, who is
No
this?
idea. Looks like
What do
he
you mean,
works
no
for
idea?
Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Keen-eyed, Lieutenant.
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
You're the yelling man.
Looks like a sow descendant. A lot of sow dock workers around.
Why are they pigs, though? You're alive. You looked out for the count there, man.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping.
Yeah, I could
What
tell.
do you want, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
Indeed. Help yourself to some.
Oh, man.
No.
You know about the dead body?
Yeah. What about it? You know, people die here every day.
Okay.
Someone's found in a ditch. Another one falls in a
Straight
manhole.
hops.
A third one gets it. If someone has decided to die on top of a
What was on top of a tree?
then how is it my concern?
Someone's got to look into it. And I'm someone.
I can tell you this.
I haven't either.
Trouble's ahead. You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod. Then, so Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Who's behind organizing the
We are.
strike?
The workers. The union. We know what we need.
I mean, there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Tell me about the Wild Pines.
That's the name of my
How suspicious you would point the finger on stray dogs. Yeah, I
work
agree.
in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I've almost never been
Good.
outside this building.
We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines.
You know what? There's so much going on in this game. I have trouble keeping track of even a quarter of it.
For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings.
In the
Right
mornings.
to work.
Right to work.
sleep, I say.
Right to sleep, I say.
Thank God.
Ah,
no.
man, I botched that at the end there. It's a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses to a mausoleum.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses, no mausoleums.
No mausoleums. Quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work
Hate
remains.
that. Why are you sleeping while everyone else is striking?
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
Oh, I'll leave you to it.
Dock worker doesn't answer. His head is volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Oh, man. I don't know what on earth any of that means, but we're taking it. Yeah, I know. He will be. He'll be very proud of me. I did it for him. No one else. Alright, now we got this.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. You crack open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
I am unfazed. I am the law. I am the one here to find the villain. I am Officer Harry Balls.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by livid.
What do you mean I get a new name?
A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man was delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly
These aren't just boots. And they're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking,
what do you mean
these
indeed?
are sabatons, not boots.
I figured I solved that, Kim. Don't act like you knew. If you knew, you could have said something from the start, Kim. I solved that. What kind of armor is it anyway?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Yeah, he sure is.
Under the heel. Fair weather.
Glory Stealer.
Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it, Mr. Blacksmith?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
I don't know. What easy for me to walk over
You
here.
should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information.
Armor?
This is one thing he might actually know.
Yeah, I got really good with that one. Maybe he was just wearing the boots, Kim.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
I don't care, Kim. You can keep that to yourself.
Nice. That makes sense.
I mean, well, it makes a little sense, Kim, but I would have figured it out. What if they told him to strip first?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like.
Usually it's not always.
Underpants.
Usually it's not always.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Yeah, we're talking about underpants. Shut up, kid.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Yeah, there's nice. This little kid. Material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Hey, I could tell.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
The semis drive themselves?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
I don't even weigh that much.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real.
Ka-ching, baby!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
No.
Of course.
Killjoy. How could he afford such expensive hardware,
That's for us to find
Mr.
out.
Smith?
My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Your initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
He's pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree.
No, just kidding, Kim. No, ka-ching, ka-ching. It means no such thing. Knock on that boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it in
faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until, like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials. Like
what does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Oh.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Hey, look, Kim, look what I found.
Good. Can you read it to me?
B S O I O O I. There was a dot. There was 2 dots in there. I O O O O I.
We have a make and a number.
Yep.
That's something. We can
Did you
use
get
the
that down?
radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Yeah. Ka-ching.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Don't ask me about danger. I live
The
dangerously.
stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes
Yeah,
from above.
that's just the tree, Kim. That's just the tree.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. What's the matter?
You're about to pull his head off.
It's his head. It's attached to his body.
Do it, homo!
Pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I say. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take.
Yeah,
much more.
I'm looking.
Being dead for a week is all but.
I'm looking at this, Kim. And I get the feeling I probably shouldn't.
What are you
more.
trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
I don't know, Kim. I don't know, man. I don't want to be a police officer anymore. There might be clues in the boots, Kim. There might
How
be
many
clues
do
in
you
the
need?
boots.
You already found the number.
What do you mean? I need a lot of
There's
clues.
no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
I don't know, because he stinks.
Sure, there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Man, it'd be dishonorable.
All right then, you can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
Wait, there are honor points?
Of course there aren't. Don't be naive.
But you said.
You still feel as though there might be some honor points, and if there are, you've surely earned one.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver
right.
slowly twists on the cargo belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Thinking brutal.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt.
It's
Big
a
rubber
steel-reinforced
cargo belt. It's
cargo
used for tying
long-lasting
cargo under
belt.
six-rotor airships.
It's the it's not a big bother because it's just a regular cargo belt. They use it for trying to put cargo under the 6 ships. Wait a minute. You're right. The hanged man. Is that a clue? Is this a clue? It's a
Airlift
belt.
I
Yeah.
think it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
What is a lorry? My brain's telling me it's reinforced.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming the dock workers did it, right? No,
The brief suggested
no,
as
they don't.
much. Politically motivated
No, they don't.
by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My brother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
You should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Sure wanted him to stay up there.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How do you even get up there?
A noose
It is a
one of
wild
those
country.
things That's
That's
easier
true.
to use one way around.
Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Ah, yeah.
The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Look at that tattoo.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect,
There's a whole solar
small
plexus
white
up there.
star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of his corpse is marked by stars.
Well, mine be marked
Alcohol
by.
and heartbreak.
No, that's on the inside. Just microelectronic
I have
system.
only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex
We're
enough,
missing
is it?
something here.
I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being
What is that?
a small lens
A Trigger Sunshine Mini.
What is that?
triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno!
Don't you just roll the corpse, yeah?
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound.
No, I wanted to interrupt.
Followed by the breaking of a small
Oh, man's struggling.
glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
What do we need a photo for, Lieutenant? We've got eyes, don't we?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Let me look at it.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode. From
I gotta give Toby his medicine soon. I'm probably gonna stop when I finish up with the corpse. I gotta give Toby his ear medicine.
Past. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Good for you, buddy. Who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Nice. I got a high skill. Why are you gone?
Into the wild pale.
Where have you gone? Yeah, Tober's, I know. Where's that at?
Past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it.
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
You know, as long as they're into that, that's cool.
Go ahead.
Well, not the killing part.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your imagination.
Oh my.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love him so much?
You're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions, my man.
Coming right up, copperoony Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Oh yeah, it's obvious.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
No, it can't be. I refuse.
Good for you.
I'm not a wizard. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you? It wasn't me, was it?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
That looked very loving. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
I'm really broke. It's the only job I can get. The necktie is the best.
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't know. I'm just hoping it'll work out and I'll get some booze in the end. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
I remind you of someone.
Yes.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Baby affected with
You
harlequinism.
sure got out of that one.
A child born with Muller's... No, not quite. Be fair now. There you go.
Okay.
Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
Are you feeling happy when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
You gotta talk like that, man.
Mishmash, Copabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you,
I don't even
how people from Messina speak.
know what Messina is.
Well, I'm not from Messina, am I? My hair is too light a shade of brown. Trust your inner racist.
What are you, racist now too?
You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
Look, were you into it or not, man?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
I don't know what that is.
Captain Coppadromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again.
I just wanted to know.
He didn't choke himself. You know it.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento
I have something to know.
Features. If possible,
Corpse man.
Of course.
No, enough.
You come back later, Coppo.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blur. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck. Just above
Relax your eyes.
The cadaver slowly twists on
Wait.
the cargo. As you know, this is a
Observe.
only the lower.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marks.
So, what do you think?
Kim, I think he's dead.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently. His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
It's composition.
That sounds about right, yes.
I think he was up right after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Seemed like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption. But we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Something's coming
A
out.
pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Poor fella.
What are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like
Big says he's a...
the lieutenant's face is made of stone.
Oh, he's
do.
beaten up,
Most
man.
of
You
them
see
are
the
postmortem.
bruises? I'm
Not
done with
even all
these
of them.
kids.
The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoo, an intricate web of blue light. The hangman. This is a
Airlifting. I thought it was... No, you're right. The harbor
I'm
uses
trying to
6
get
rudders
through.
to shuffle containers.
The cadaver
Okay, inspect the boots. We did the
delicate
boots.
and fragile. These are clearly the cadaver slowly twists on his eye dark brown. Underneath the curdled meat, there is an expression.
Why do you think so?
It's an intuition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think so? Why do you think there are no...
The corpse looks right
Oh.
through you. As you know, this is a trick. Only the lower extremity. The cadaver slowly twists.
Of course.
Okay, we've done all this.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Maybe we can shoot him down.
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah.
But what if it works?
Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
You'll miss! The pig will miss, Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gum. On the other, it's an awfully
He wants to
stupid
shoot
idea.
some gum.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration.
Okay.
What else can we do?
Maybe we can ask for
I
help.
was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to...
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might, but what other options? The corpse twists on the belt.
Climb up there, and there has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees. Yes, we do. Someone else?
What was that
What the
about
police?
processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots?
I think that we have to shoot him down.
No.
What? Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing... We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job.
How do you plan to get him down, then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him?
Oh boy, it ain't looking good. What else should we put some points in? Maybe increase empathy? Oh no, we need to level up our suggestion. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh boy, we got a lot to do.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno.
All right, we're going to stop here. So hopefully this stream was enjoyable. Now that my streaming setup is more or less back together and I have decent internet, I'll probably stream more often again. But we will stop there. I didn't really eat very much today for dinner, so I'm kind of hungry. So I'm going to get some food. So, adios!